EMOMs, every minute on the minute, means that at the start of 0, every single minute, you're going to perform an exercise or exercises for that prescribed amount of reps. So if it takes you 25 seconds, the rest of the minute is your rest time, whether it's one or multiple exercises. So let's take a look here and see some examples. Over here, you have a 24-minute alternating EMOM. So 3 sets of each of these, right? Because there's 8 rounds or 8 minutes involved. So first minute, you do 10 burpees, whatever time you have left in the minute. Let's say this took you 10 seconds to get done or 15 seconds to get done. You will have 50 or 45 seconds of rest until minute 2, where then you'll complete single arm kettlebell and supported bent over rows for 10 each. Let's say this took you 30 seconds to get done. You would have 30 seconds rest until the next one, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all the way through. That's one example. Now, the next example is a 7-minute, every minute on the minute, same minute. So 7 sets of each of these. So when you see A1 and A2, that means both of these are going to be in the same minute. So at 0, you complete single arm dumbbell or kettlebell push press for 7 each arm, right into box jumps for the remainder of each minute. So in this case, you're moving the entire 7 minutes. So I go 7 here, immediately set the weight down. I do box jumps until the next minute, and then I start back over with A1 and then finish box jumps the rest of the minute. Okay. The third example, 8-minute EMOM, 4 sets each. So there's minute 1, which is a complex. So multiple things in that minute. The next minute is just one exercise. So 0, I start, boom, reverse lunge with knee drive. I do 5 each leg. I go right into my renegade rows for 5 each arm. Let's say this took me 45 seconds to get done. I'd have 15 seconds rest until minute 2. Then I would go high to low wood chops for 20 seconds each side. That is going to take you 40 seconds. So you know how much time you're going to have. It's probably going to take you a little longer to switch side to side. So you'll go about 45 seconds here. The next minute, you go back up to the complex and you're alternating minute 1, minute 2, minute 1, minute 2. So there's 4 rounds of each one to make 8 minutes total. That's what it means when it says alternating, right? The last one example is a 10-minute EMOM, but there's only one exercise. So you just see the one. So in this case, I would do heavy farmer carry for 20 yards or 20 seconds, depending on your equipment. So I pick up my dumbbells at the start of the minute. I walk 20 yards. Let's say it only took me 15 seconds or 20 seconds. The rest of the minute is my rest time. The next minute, I just go right back to doing this again. So there's 3 or 4 examples for you to play with. But remember, at the start of the minute, you complete everything in that minute's prescription. Whatever time you have left is your rest time. So if something took you 56 seconds to get done, you're only resting for 4 seconds before you move on or repeat that. If it took you 6 seconds to get done, you're resting for 54 seconds. So you can turn these into conditioning. You can turn them into high intensity interval training and lactate and really high burning, heavy breathing, or you can turn them into strength work where you're only doing one exercise, really heavy weights, not a lot of time. So you have more rest time. There's a lot of options here. Regardless, every minute on the minute, that's what it means.